Hello friends, in this video we will talk about the gross anatomy of larynx. So we will discuss about the introduction, muscles and the applied aspect. See now introduction. So it will be a part of LRT. You might be wondering what is that? It is lower respiratory tract, also called voice box. What is the main function of this larynx is phonation, voice. So I'm telling hello, hello, hello. That is phonation. Respiration, obviously. Protection from foreign pathogens. Deglutition, swallowing. So phonation, respiration, protection and deglutition. These are the basic functions. Let us see with the muscles we have external and the internal muscles. So this we will see here. We can see here the external muscles and then the internal muscles. So external muscles here you can see we have the palatopharyngeus, palato, salpingo and stylopharyngeus. Okay, you are seeing this is palato, salpingo, stylo. Okay, let's see all the muscles. So first stylopharyngeus. It is very easy. If we know the meaning of that name, it is very easy. Origin insertion. Okay. Stylopharyngeus. Let us see. So as you can see, it's coming from styloid process. Where is it inserting? Thyroid cartilage into the pharyngeal wall. Just remember it inserts into pharyngeal wall. Okay. Palatopharyngeus from palatine aponeurosis. Please remember this much. Palatine aponeurosis. For salpingopharyngeus. For salpingo, auditory cartilage. Remember insertion is common. Pharyngeus is there in all of them. So it will insert into the pharyngeal wall. Okay. And nerve supply, very easy. Except stylopharyngeus, these two will be supplied by pharyngeal plexus of vagus. Okay. Only stylopharyngeus here exception, that is glossopharyngeal nerve. What do they do? It elevate the pharynx and larynx. Okay. Right. So let us see with intrinsic muscles of larynx. Here you can see here. What are the muscles we are seeing? Vocalis and thyroarytenoid. Here you are seeing the transverse arytenoid, posterior cricoarytenoid, the lateral cricoarytenoid, thyroarytenoid, here vocalis. Rhymaglottidis will be there. Okay. Here VP is equal to vocal process of arytenoid. This is the vocal process. Right. So you are seeing the muscles, internal muscles. We will see first see the names. Cricothyroid, then posterior cricoarytenoid, then lateral cricoarytenoid. So remember cricothyroid, posterior and lateral cricoarytenoids. Okay. Then transverse and oblique arytenoids, ARI and thyroepiglotticus, thyroarytenoid and vocalis. So it is very easy. I'll give you a simple way to remember. Please divide these muscle into groups. If we study in groups, it is very easy. Okay. Right. Let us start now. Cricothyroid. From the muscle, you can guess the origin insertion. Cricothyroid. So cricoid, arch of cricoid into where? Thyroid, into the lamina of thyroid. Okay. Then posterior and lateral cricoarytenoid. First posterior. This will also come from the same cricoid, insert into the muscular process. Okay, so it comes from posterior surface of cricoid. Lateral arch of it. Both will insert into muscular process of arytenoid. Since arytenoid is here, so posterior and lateral cricoarytenoid insert into muscular process of arytenoid. Okay. So you can see here the action. Okay, just a minute. Right. Then the transverse and oblique arytenoids. Okay, so insertion is same but origin is different. Transverse one coming from the posterior side, oblique one coming from the muscular process of arytenoid. Okay, insertion I told you is same, opposite arytenoids, like X, like this it will insert X. Okay, then ary and thyroepiglotticus. First ary epiglotticus, ary as in arytenoid, sorry, yeah, ary as in arytenoid, inserts into epiglottic cartilage. And when it comes to thyroid cartilage, and then anterolateral surface of arytenoid. Okay, then sorry, that is thyroarytenoid. Now we'll see the thyroepiglotticus. This is same, thyroid only, thyroid cartilage, anteromedial surface into the lateral margin of epiglottic cartilage. And last one is the vocalis. So vocalis is coming from the angle between thyroid laminae and the cartilage. So the angle between what? TLC. Remember, TLC angle is here. Thyroid laminae and cartilage. So that angle inserts into the vocal process of arytenoid. Vocalis, vocal process. Okay. Now let us see with the nerve supply. All are supplied by recurrent laryngeal except posterior all are supplied by recurrent laryngeal except cricothyroid, that is external laryngeal. Please remember, I'll repeat once again. All the intrinsic muscles will be supplied by RLN, recurrent laryngeal, except cricothyroid, that is ELN, external laryngeal. Okay, and function also very easy. Okay, all will adduct, all muscles adduct the vocal cord except posterior cricoarytenoid exception, that will abduct. Okay, that is very important. Here you are seeing the action of cricothyroid muscle. So what is it doing? It is lengthening and tensing of vocal cord. Here you can see it's going to tense and adduct. This is tension, so it's forward, it's coming forward like this. Okay, here you can see this muscles also. I told you, ary epiglotticus along with thyroepiglotticus, X-shaped insertion, and here oblique arytenoids. I told you this is transverse oblique. Then this is the lateral and posterior cricoarytenoid. Okay, here you are seeing the ary epiglotticus. Here you are seeing the thyroepiglotticus, the thyroarytenoid. Here you are seeing the lateral cricoarytenoid. Okay, here also we can see this is vocalis. Yeah, this is from vocal process of arytenoid to this cartilage, thyroid cartilage. Okay, and thyroepiglotticus, sorry, this is epiglottis cartilage. Okay, so thyroid to epiglottic cartilage, thyroepiglotticus, ary epiglotticus. Here you are seeing. Okay, that's the thing. Right, let's go with the applied aspect now. So you're seeing the laryngitis and the recurrent laryngeal nerve injury. So laryngitis is the inflammation of vocal cords due to excessive use. And RLN injury, especially during thyroidectomy, it's common. So it can be bilateral, unilateral lesion. Unilateral means only one side. Bilateral is both sides. So if only one side is damaged, partial loss of voice. If both sides, total loss of voice and breathing. Yeah, breathing also involved. Okay, so references from where I took the images. This brings us to end of the video. So thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.